Peter Thiel didn't win because he worked harder than everyone else. He won because he played a completely different game. While millions of people were chasing jobs, promotions, and crowded industries, he was asking one question that eventually made him billions. Where is the world going next? That single mindset helped him co-found PayPal, become the first outside investor in Facebook, and grow into one of the most influential venture capitalists in history. But the real story isn't about copying Peter Thiel or following a secret formula to become rich. It's about understanding the way he thinks, because in today's world of AI, automation, and rapid technological change, that mindset may be more valuable than ever. Most people spend their lives trying to become better than everyone else. Peter Thiel spent his life trying to become different. That single decision changed everything. While others fought over opportunities that already existed, he searched for opportunities nobody else could even see. And history has shown something fascinating. The biggest fortunes are rarely made by following the crowd. They're made by seeing the future before the crowd arrives. That mindset started long before Silicon Valley knew his name. Born in Germany in 1967 and later raised in the United States, Peter Thiel developed an unusual habit at a young age. He questioned everything. While most people accepted common beliefs without thinking twice, he wanted to know why those beliefs existed in the first place. He loved philosophy because it forced him to challenge assumptions instead of memorizing answers. Looking back, it wasn't just curiosity. It was training for the rest of his life. After studying philosophy and law at Stanford, he seemed destined for a prestigious career. He worked as a lawyer and later entered finance, but something never felt right. Every day looked predictable. Every promotion followed the same path. Success meant climbing a ladder someone else had built. Then he asked himself a dangerous question. What if everyone is climbing the wrong ladder? That question changed his future. Instead of choosing security, he entered the unpredictable world of startups, where failure was normal and success was never guaranteed. To most people, it looked reckless. To Peter Thiel, it looked like freedom. If extraordinary opportunities existed anywhere, they wouldn't be found in places where everyone already felt comfortable. The timing couldn't have been better. The internet was beginning to reshape the world, yet very few people understood how enormous that transformation would become. Buying products online felt risky. Sending money across the internet sounded almost impossible. Banks weren't solving the problem because they were focused on the present. Peter Thiel was focused on the future. He didn't ask what people wanted today. He asked what billions of people would eventually need. That question became PayPal. Building it wasn't easy. Fraud threatened the platform. Investors doubted the idea. Technical problems appeared almost every day. Many startups facing those obstacles disappeared forever. PayPal survived because its founders kept solving one impossible problem after another until online payments became simple enough for millions of people to trust. More importantly, PayPal revealed the philosophy that would define Peter Thiel's entire career. He famously said, "Competition is for losers." At first, that sounds ridiculous. But think about it. When dozens of companies sell nearly identical products, they fight over prices, advertising, and tiny improvements. Everyone works harder just to stay alive. The real winners aren't the companies trapped in competition. They're the companies that create something so valuable and so different that competition becomes almost irrelevant. PayPal wasn't trying to become another bank. It was building the future of money. That lesson is even more important today. Millions of people are learning the same skills, launching identical businesses, and using the same AI tools. By the time everyone agrees an opportunity is valuable, the biggest rewards are usually gone. History follows a pattern. The people building tomorrow almost always look wrong today. Online shopping sounded absurd. Streaming looked impossible. Artificial intelligence was dismissed for years. Every revolution begins as an unpopular idea. Peter Thiel understood that better than almost anyone. And that understanding would soon lead him to make one investment that transformed $500,000 into billions. In 2004, a college student named Mark Zuckerberg was building a website that most investors dismissed as a passing trend. They couldn't imagine why anyone would spend hours online sharing photos and connecting with strangers. Peter Thiel saw something completely different. He wasn't investing in a social network. He was investing in the future of human behavior. He became Facebook's first outside investor with $500,000. Years later, that investment would be worth billions. It wasn't a lucky guess. It was the reward for seeing where the world was heading before everyone else. That ability came from one question Thiel still asks today. What important truth do very few people agree with you on? It's a question that forces you to escape conventional thinking. Every breakthrough begins as an idea most people reject. There was a time when electric cars seemed unrealistic. Online shopping looked unreliable. Artificial intelligence sounded like science fiction. The future always appears unbelievable until it becomes obvious. By then, the biggest opportunities have already passed. Peter Thiel never searched for certainty. He searched for possibilities hidden beneath doubt. That's why he believed building something unique mattered more than working endless hours. Effort has limits. There are only 24 hours in a day. A great system has no such limit. One product can serve millions. One piece of software can transform an industry. One idea can create value for decades. The goal isn't to work forever. It's to build something that keeps working without you. Another overlooked reason for Thiel's success was the people around him. After PayPal was sold, many of its founders and early employees went on to create companies like Tesla, LinkedIn, YouTube, Yelp, and Palantir. They became known as the PayPal Mafia. That wasn't coincidence. Great people challenge each other to think bigger, take smarter risks, and solve harder problems. The people around you quietly shape the size of your ambitions. Perhaps Thiel's greatest advantage wasn't intelligence. It was patience. While others chased quick wins, he focused on decades instead of months. He understood that the most valuable things in life compound. Skills compound, knowledge compounds, trust compounds. Small improvements repeated consistently can produce extraordinary results over time. From the outside, success often looks sudden. In reality, it's usually the result of years of invisible preparation. Today, the world is changing faster than ever. Artificial intelligence, robotics, biotechnology, and space technology are transforming industries at breathtaking speed. Entire careers are disappearing while new opportunities are being created almost overnight. Somewhere, another PayPal or Facebook may already exist. Most people simply can't recognize it because they're judging the future through the lens of the present. That's exactly what separated Peter Thiel from everyone else. He never tried to predict every detail of tomorrow. He simply noticed change earlier than the crowd. He questioned assumptions that everyone else accepted. He searched for problems nobody wanted to solve. Instead of asking how to compete, he asked how to become impossible to compete with. His story isn't proof that anyone can become a billionaire by copying his path. Success is never guaranteed. But it does reveal a mindset that has become more valuable than ever. The future rarely rewards people who wait until everything feels safe. It rewards those willing to think independently, learn continuously, and act while others are still doubting. In the end, Peter Thiel's greatest investment wasn't PayPal or Facebook. It was his ability to recognize tomorrow while everyone else remained focused on today. In a world changing faster than ever before, that may be the single most valuable skill anyone can develop.